Oh, poor Julian. Having his man stuff hacked off and reattached. You know, I should be careful next time we make love. I would just freak out if it fell off while we were doing it. Do you think Michael Jackson's worried his nose is going to come loose every time he sneezes?
Aunt Esme, are you any closer to adopting me?
What? Oh, I'm sorry, honey. We're going to have to ask Ethan about that. You know, I've been a little too upset about Julian to think about it.
Julian. Even unconscious, he's coming between me and Aunt Esme. I need to finish what I started. And soon.
Oh, Sam, did you, get any leads on Julian's attacker?
No, not yet.
How's he doing?
He's still out of it.
Yeah, when he comes to, I'll question him again about the attack. Now, I'm determined to catch the freak who's been killing all your boyfriends and put him behind bars for good.
Oh, my God. What a topsy-turvy mess.
Oh, you got that right. Daddy will freak when he comes to and sees that his penis was reattached backwards by none other than you. A drunken ex-whore of a doctor.
Aunt Sheridan, what are you doing here?
Well, I am here to tell you that you are the dumbest woman on the whole freaking planet.
Luis, are you all right?
Pretty. What are you doing? What are those papers you're signing?
These are release papers for terminating my pregnancy, Luis. I've decided to have an abortion.
Luis, what's wrong?
I finally have Ethan back in my bed. And after a few more nights like last night, he'll forget he ever loved Teresa. Then wake up.
Gwen, good morning.
Good morning. I can't think of anything more wonderful than waking up next to you.
Just like old times, huh?
Yeah, and from now on. You know, last night was so much fun. Dancing, going out to dinner, making love when we got home was incredible.
That was pretty hot, wasn't it?
I'm still tingling.
You were pretty amazing. You were borderline kinky, Gwen, but amazing.
Well, you know, I like to keep things fresh. I like to surprise you.
It was all that and more. Wouldn't mind a repeat, actually.
Well, it would be my pleasure.
What, Rebecca?
So, did you ask him?
Ask me what?
Gwen, did you ask Ethan yet?
Rebecca, ask me what?
Teresa mia. Lost to me forever. Because of Gwen and Rebecca. Damn those women for bringing Juanita back into my life.
Mama?
Oh, Paloma, I was...
I know. I miss her so much. I never should have come back to Harmony. Watching Gwen warm her way back in Ethan's bed and in his heart. It's just too much for me. I should have just stayed dead, and gone.
Please don't say that.
Sweetheart.
I love you, Mom. And I'm glad that you came back. too. But I can't do this. I need to leave you and your sister and your father. If I don't, I'm gonna die.
Breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are my passion for life.
Poor Julian, his happy place hacked to bits. Well, I wish I had seen Julian's attacker. You know, not all the blood and gore and stuff, but just the person who made mincemeat of his member. Unfortunately, I was dozing after downing too much champagne.
Yeah, well, we've all been there. Only I never woke up to find Julian's wanger whacked.
Oh, well, lucky you. What kind of sick freak would cut off a man's penis?
I'm not a sick freak. I just don't want to lose you, Aunt Esme. Not to Julian or to any other man.
That is all your fault, Vincent. If you hadn't drugged me and kept me drunk, then I would have never attached it upside down and backward, much less downsized it.
Well, there's still plenty left. Not that I'll be able to do much with it. Even Rebecca Hotchkiss isn't limber enough to work with that.
You know what? You are so horrible, so hateful and mean.
I'm a crane, just like Daddy. Although my equipment's a lot more interesting. Dual purpose, if you know what I mean.
Yes, as if I could forget. You're carrying your father's baby.
Yeah, it's a good thing Valerie got it when she did. I doubt that'll ever work right again.
Just stop it, Vincent. Would you just stop taking pleasure in other people's tragedies?
No. You need to lose that tone, Mommy. It's getting on my nerves.
You need to stop telling me what to do, because it's your fault that Julian is in this mess that he's in.
Well, I can't take all the credit. You know, you're the one who actually botched the job. I hope your malpractice insurance is paid up. Something tells me Daddy is going to sue.
All right. Okay, you know what? That's it. I'm going to find Sam. I'm going to tell him that you're alive. And then he's going to arrest you for all of your crimes.
I just woke up. Can I get my wits about me before you start attacking me?
No, because calling you dumb isn't an attack. It's the truth. You're an idiot.
And the reason you think that is?
Because you told Fancy that you had given up this notion of being with Luis when I know better. You want to be with Luis just as much as Fancy and I do.
So what if I do?
See, that's where being dumb comes in. You really think you'll win Luis by ending his child's life?
Luis, what's wrong?
You're thinking about Pretty, aren't you? Pretty and her baby.
Can you blame me?
No, but I hate that it's come to this. I'll always be connected to Aunt Sheridan through Marty, and now you may end up connected to Pretty through her baby. How am I supposed to compete with two women you have children with? Especially when you refuse to have children with me.
You can't leave me, Mom. Me, Jane, or Dad. We need you. Even if Dad just thinks you're a nanny.
I don't want to leave. I just don't think that I can go on watching Gwen throw herself at your father. He doesn't know the horrible things that she's done to win him back.
You can't tell him?
You can't, because I'm supposed to be dead. And Gertrude, well, she wouldn't know. It's just between Gwen and Rebecca, always plotting against me, and Ethan trying to make the best of a bad situation for you and your sisters. It's just tearing me apart inside, and I need to leave before I slip up and make a horrible situation even worse.
You can't leave me and Jane. We need you.
I want to leave. I just don't think I can stay here and watch Gwen and Ethan build this future together. I can't.
So, Mother, you're kind of going about this all wrong?
What?
Why don't you ever knock?
Knock? Oh, please. Besides, there's not a moment to waste here. We have to talk about this before it's too late.
About what?
Gwen, ask him.
Ask me what? What is it now? What are you and your mother up to that I don't know about?
You can't leave me, Mom.
I have to, sweetheart. You know, after I'm gone, I will check on you and your sister, I promise, okay? And you know what? You'll have your father with you every day.
I want you here, too.
I bet you that after he adopts you, you will barely notice that I'm gone.
You're just saying that.
Please don't make this harder than it already is. Sweetheart, without me here, you will have your father with you every day. Okay? You two will never be apart.
What's going on? What is Rebecca talking about?
Well, first let me say that I don't exactly think this is the right time to talk about this. But my mother is right and we do need to talk.
About what?
Well, about little Ethan. I think we should send him to boarding school.
You aren't going to tell anyone anything. You know, and for the record, I'm the one who's tired of your threats. We both know that you aren't going to turn me in. And if by some miracle you found your backbone and did decide to turn me in, you know I'd escape. Only I won't leave town to join the circus. No. I'll go to New Orleans, find Whitney and Simone, and kill them both, along with both of Whitney's children. And TC for the hell of it. Oh, but not to worry, Mommy. I won't kill you. No. I'll let you live, so you can suffer.
Oh, God help us. I've heard enough from your horrid self. I'm not gonna let this go on.
You can't let what go on, Eve?
Go away, Aunt Sheridan. I could terminate my pregnancy if I want to. This is my body and my baby. Besides, I already told Luis that I was going to wait until I made my decision. He's going to come by later and we're going to talk about it.
I see.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Because I just realized you're up to something.
Besides faking my pregnancy? Well, I'm not.
Oh, but you are. You're not stupid, Pretty. Scarred, yes. But you're not stupid. You know how Luis feels about abortion. You know he will never forgive you if you terminate this pregnancy. So that's not even an option. You're just playing with Luis. The question is why? What are you really up to?
Fancy, I love you. And the situation with Pretty doesn't change a thing.
Yes, it does, Luis. Pretty is pregnant with your baby. You can't help but wonder how it all will play out.
Just because I'm thinking about Pretty doesn't make her a threat.
In a way, it does. This is supposed to be a day we spend together, alone, just the two of us. Plan was to have breakfast in bed and then go for a hike out on the bluffs north of town. This was supposed to be a day that you share with me. A day with no distraction from work or Aunt Sheridan or... I still can't believe I'm saying this, but your baby with Pretty. The reality is you are distracted and you will be all day.
And watch me not be. I promise. You have my undivided attention.
I know you mean that, but you're only human. How can any man not be distracted when he loves one woman and another woman is having his baby?
I'm sorry the situation is upsetting you.
Well, I hate to be complaining, Luis. I know you have a lot on your plate, but I just need to know that I'm important to you.
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm serious. Am I important to you, Louise?
Look at your sister. She was finally going to be happy. She was finally going to have all her dreams come true, and then I just don't understand why God would take her away from us right now.
Well, God always has a plan for us. We just don't always know what it is.
Yeah. You are right. We have to have faith that losing Teresa was part of God's plan.
I wish I knew what God has in store for me.
¿Por qué? What do you mean?
Well, it's Noah. You know, Teresa always knew she had to be with Ethan. But I'm confused.
You're not sure whether you should be with Noah or not?
No. Absolutely not. I will never agree to send little Ethan away to boarding school. He belongs here with his extended family, and by God, that is where he's going to stay.
And I told my mother that you would react this way.
And what? As usual, she didn't listen?
Look, I definitely respect your position on this, but I do want you to at least hear me out on why I think it's a good idea for little Ethan to go to boarding school.
Don't waste your breath. I'm not sending him away to boarding school. That's the end of the story.
What were you and the nurse talking about? What can't you let go on?
Wait any longer. Has Julian come to yet?
No, he hasn't come to.
Eve, I asked you a question. What can't you let go on?
It's just a patient the nurse and I were discussing.
I'll go take care of it, Doctor.
No. Wait, I want to tell Chief Bennett what's been going on. Sam, no matter what the fallout, I want to tell you. I want to tell you right now.
Oh, my God. Of course you are important to me. In fact, you are the most important person in the world to me.
Really?
Do you believe me now? I'm sorry that I've been distracted with this whole situation with Pretty. I promise you, you have my undivided attention from now on.
I promise.
I love you. Okay, and we are going to be together forever. No matter what happens with Pretty or Sheridan.
I want to believe you, Louise.
Do it. I love you. You're the only woman that I love.
Okay, out with it. I want to know what's going on, and spare me the innocent denials. I know you too well.
Okay, fine. I lied to Fancy earlier in the ER. I'm not giving up on being with Louise any more than you are. But I'm not up to anything right now, really.
Excuse me, Miss Crane. We are ready to take you down for your procedure.
Okay, I'll be there in a moment. Thank you.
I'll wait out in the corridor.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Back up. You're really going through with this? You're going to terminate your pregnancy?
All right, this is it for you, Vincent. But just know that I'm doing this for your own good. I'm going to tell Sam everything.
You know what'll happen if you do.
Sam, what I want to tell you is that...
Oh, I don't look too good, do I? I'd hate to arouse Julian so soon after, well, you know. I'd hate for him to pop up only to pop loose.
Julian. Julian, listen to me. It's Sam Bennett. Can you tell me who attacked you?
not leaving you or your sister. No way, no matter how upsetting it is to see Ethan with Gwen.
Thanks, Mom. I couldn't take losing you twice.
I don't know what I was thinking. I just have to keep reminding myself that Ethan knew I was alive. We'd be together. And as soon as Juanita's caught and thrown in jail, I can drop the Gertrude Act. Then Gwen and Rebecca will get theirs, and I'll get Ethan back.
And once Daddy knows you're alive, we'll be a family together, right?
Exactly. And no matter what, your father will always do what's best for you. Even though he doesn't know he's your father yet, he will always do what's best for you.
Like adopting me?
Exactly. He loves you so much. He wants you with him all the time.
But Gwen, you might as well change the subject because there's no way I'm going to agree to send little Ethan to boarding school.
Well, Gwen and I were afraid you'd feel that way, so, we did a little research.
Yeah, and, I mean, the research proves that it really is best for little Ethan to go to boarding school.
I'm sure you could find research that would suggest that him staying here in Harmony is the best thing for him.
Well, yeah, anybody can skew results to fit their own agenda.
See, exactly, Rebecca. Which begs the question, why are you and Gwen so intent on sending little Ethan away to boarding school? I mean, why would I adopt him just to pack him up and send him to Salisbury or Lawrenceville?
Because you love him. You want what's best for him.
Gwen, enough of this.
Okay, well, let's say you don't believe us. Would you believe a child-rearing expert?
Who?
Doctor, would you please come in?
Well, Ethan, this is Dr. Spears. He's one of the foremost authorities on child rearing.
It's nice to meet you, Mr. Winthrop.
Nice to meet you too, Dr. Spears, but I think that Gwen and her mother have wasted your time bringing you here. There is no way I'm going to send little Ethan away to boarding school.
With all due respect, Mr. Winthrop, if you love little Ethan, you've no choice but to send him away.
Excuse me?
Was I not speaking clearly? If you love little Ethan, you will send him away to boarding school.
Julian, I need your help to catch your attacker.
Do you really want to expose me, Mommy? Do you really want to see everyone you love murdered by me? Because you know I'll do it. I'm nothing if not deadly.
All right, I won't say anything.
That's my good drunken whore of a mother. You made the right choice.
Julian! Julian, can you hear me?
Sam, I'm sorry. I think Julian has probably slipped into a deeper sleep.
Well, when do you think he's going to be coherent enough to answer some questions?
I don't know. I couldn't say. Everyone reacts differently to post-surgery sedation.
Oh, this is so frustrating.
Esme, this is hard on everyone. Well, not quite.
Eve, what you said earlier, you stopped short of telling me what it is that can't go on. Well, what is it?
I think before I say anything that we should all move into the corridor so that Julian can rest in peace. Wait, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that the way it came out.
I'm sorry. Did I black out again? Is Julian dead?
No, Esme. Eve misspoke.
Oh, thank goodness. You know, sometimes my medications interact and I don't wake up anywhere close to where I've been. You know, my biggest fear is that I'll wake up on the mothership mid-probe.
If we can move out into the corridor, I will tell you all something that you need to know, considering that we are all vested in Julian's recovery.
Now to finish what I've started, I need to kill you before you can marry Aunt Esme and send me away to boarding school.
It happened again. I saw Noah kissing another woman last night at the Blue Note.
Fancy?
No. This time it was a woman I never seen before.
Really? How strange.
How can Noah do that to me? After we almost broke up when I found him with Fancy.
I don't have the answers, Mija. I wish I did. Mira, Paloma, the best advice I can give you is to just follow your heart. Listen to that inner voice inside. Let it tell you whatever it needs to tell you.
You know, Roberto's back in town. I think I might still have feelings for him.
Really? Do you think Roberto still loves you?
Well, he says that he respects my relationship, but I think that his feelings go deeper than that. Oh, Mama, I don't know what to do. I'm so confused.
Ay, mija, just follow your heart, Palomita.
Did Teresa ever tell you how she knew she loved Ethan?
No. No, but it was obvious to everyone. Mija, have faith, huh? Have faith that your heart is going to tell you what to do, whether you should be with Noah or Roberto.
Ethan, look, I know that you love little Ethan, so at least just listen to what Dr. Spears has to say.
Okay. But look, fair warning, my mind is made up here. Look, little Ethan's mother just died. And his biological father has never had any interest in him. That is why I'm adopting him, to give him a stable, loving home, not to pack him off and send him to boarding school.
Your reasoning is sound.
Thank you.
But flawed. Studies show that boys that have gone through what little Ethan has need to feel that they can depend on themselves. Sending the boy away to boarding school would allow him to develop confidence and emotional strength, things that would serve him well the rest of his life. On the other hand, selfishly keeping him here with you will undermine little Ethan's emotional development. He'll always be dependent on others, never independent. Coddling him, as you seem determined to do, could also lead to behavioral problems.
Ethan, Dr. Spears is an expert.
And he feels that little Ethan should go to boarding school.
So, how do you feel now? Do you still think that little Ethan should stay here in Harmony?
All righty. Well, you have our undivided attention. What is it that you want to tell us?
Okay, well, you're all going to find out sooner or later, so what I wanted to say is, well, during the surgery to reattach Julian's penis, there was, well, for lack of a better term, a reversal.
I'm sorry, what does that mean in plain English?
Well, the technical aspects of reattaching Julian's penis was quite successful. It's just that, well, the function and the aesthetics, there was a reversal.
I still don't understand.
Yeah, whatever it is, it doesn't sound good.
See, the thing I want to tell you is,
You aren't going to marry my Aunt Esme and pack me off to boarding school. No. Aunt Esme is going to adopt me, and we're going to live here in Harmony together. But don't feel too left out. We'll come visit your crypt in the mausoleum while you'll be resting. In pieces.
the thing about Julian is...
Oh my God, that sounds like Julian.
What's happening to him?
I love you so much.
I love you too. Today, tomorrow, always.
I don't know about you, but I worked up quite an appetite just now.
Mm-hmm.
How about I make us breakfast?
That's a great idea. I'm starving.
We'll eat, and then we'll shower.
together.
Maybe we'll make love again and then go on our hike.
Well, that sounds like a plan.
We're gonna have a fantastic day together. Just you and me.
I still have to talk to Pretty. She can't end this pregnancy.
I can't believe it. You're really going to end your pregnancy?
The nurse is waiting.
You know Luis will hate you for costing him his child.
I think that would please you no end. If Luis hates me, then I'm out of the running for his heart. The race is just between you and Fancy. I'll give you a chance to snag Luis.
Even so, to end an innocent child's life, why take that route when you have other options?
Leave me alone, Aunt Sheridan. I've made up my mind. I'm having the procedure. Nurse.
Ready, Miss Gray?
Yes.
Pretty's not stupid. She knows Luis will hate her for ending her pregnancy. He may end up hating me for knowing and not telling him.
Hello?
Luis, it's me. I'm here at the hospital with Pretty.
Yeah, tell her I'll talk to her later.
No, you've got to get down here now. Pretty is set on ending her pregnancy.
What? What's going on?
Hurry, Sam, go and see.
Where did Vicky go?
Hey, did you lock the door?
Dime, mija. Do you feel that you made a mistake when you refused Roberto's proposal and he went back to Mexico?
I don't know. I'm so confused that I don't even know what to do.
Ven, dame la mano. Listen to your heart. It never lies. It will always tell you what you need to hear. It may not be what you want to hear. But listen to it, mija, and then you'll know what to do.
Gracias, Mama. I'll listen to what my inner voice has to say.
Good girl. Let's take our cups to the kitchen. And let's go upstairs and see little Ethan. I want to spend quality time with my grandson.
Oh, I'd love to.
Good. Do it together. We'll surprise him.
Don't worry, sweetheart. I will protect you from Gwen, I promise. But I don't think it's going to come to that. Because Ethan will never let Gwen hurt you. He loves you too much.
And I know Daddy will always do what's best for me.
That's right. That's why he's adopting you. Because he wants the two of you to be really close.
These are copies of studies that I hope will help you make an informed decision on where little Ethan should be educated. Here in Harmony, or away at boarding school. Now remember, you want to do what's best for the boy, not what's easiest for you.
Thank you, Dr. Spears.
Well, why don't I see you out?
All right, I have to admit that some of what Dr. Spears said made sense. Maybe we should send little Ethan to boarding school.
Oh, Mother, I think we may have won this one.
So, thank you, Doctor. Your expertise is always appreciated.
Oh, Bex, you know I'd do anything for you. And I do mean anything.
Well, and speaking of your expertise, you always were good in the sack.
I still am.
Oh? Prove it.
What's going on in there?
No, Sheridan, you must have misunderstood. Pretty can't be on her way to terminate her pregnancy because she promised me she wasn't going to do anything until we talked later today.
Well, then Pretty broke her promise because a nurse just came in here and wheeled her out to have a procedure.
Oh, my God.
I know I tried to stop her. I knew that you didn't want Pretty to end her pregnancy, but she wouldn't listen.
All right, Sheridan, you've done your best. I will be there as soon as I can.
It's going to be too late by the time you get here, Louise. Too late for you and your baby.
Are you sure you're doing the right thing, Miss Crane?
Yes.
Breakfast is... Louise, are you in the shower? Where did he go?
Well, I gotta admit, I mean, the materials that Dr. Spears left really do back up the argument to send little Ethan to boarding school.
Are you saying that you changed your mind and you agree with Dr. Spears that it's best to send little Ethan to boarding school?
Well, let's go. I can't wait to open up to you in a special, private, one-on-one therapy session.
I am just the man to probe your inner self.
Oh, now let me be the judge of that. After, 5 or 6 times.
I can't wait. Do you think Ethan bought my act in there?
Oh, honey, trust me. He will never know that you are a mailman and not a shrink.
Thanks, Bex. Now about that special thing I asked you for.
Don't you worry, honey. It's waiting for you.
I can't wait. You'll take pictures, right?
Of course. Special memories deserve them.
So, do you agree to send little Ethan to boarding school or not?
Yeah, let's send little Ethan away.
All right. Now that I'm staying, I guess I better put on my disguise and get going as Gertrude the nanny.
Can I watch?
Yeah. Oh, could you lock the door, though? No one can miss me or I'll ruin everything.
Teresa,